All right. All right. We're recording. We're recording.
Okay. Welcome back, everybody. This is Two Nerds Are Better Than One. I am Ron Deasy, my host.
Mr. Awesome.
And we got a special guest to start off this year. We got my brother. We call him Mr. J. Say hello, Mr. J.
What's up, you guys?
I like to call him the curveball.
The curveball, yeah. It's a curveball because I didn't tell Mr. Awesome that. I was like, hey, yeah, guess what? Surprise. So, yeah. How was your New Year's?
It was all right. I worked, and then I got to be honest, man. This is probably I don't know. I worked, came home, I barely made the ball, and then I passed. That was it. That's all.
Barely
I did.
made it.
Yeah, barely made it. I think we were watching a football game or something that
Okay.
another day. But how about yours?
Mine was low key. I had the kids. I stayed up until midnight. Neighbors kind of let off some fireworks, and we couldn't do much because it was raining. We've been having bad weather,
Yeah.
so we stayed in, popped some sparkling cider, and for the kids, and yeah.
Oh yeah. We had some of that too. They call it champagne oleo.
So, yeah.
I don't know where it came from, but that's what my wife always calls it. That's right. She came home and she brought me one of those party hats too. So we had one of those hats on, and one of those when it went. That was pretty much as far as we went. Speaking of weather, dude, I know this is a little off topic, but I've been in California for like almost 9 years now.
You're from New York, right?
I've never seen. I mean, again, this is pretty low key compared to what I'm used to, but in terms of California, this is the worst I've ever seen it.
Yeah, definitely. This has been the worst year.
And I was talking to my wife. She's like, "Yeah, it used to be like this before you got here." I was like, "Oh, okay."
No, this has been like you came and you just messed everything up.
Yeah,
no,
man, I sucked away all the.
Yeah.
all the
Not
rain.
only do we have this bad weather, we got this virus. We're still like in a pandemic. They just said they came out with this new variant. We got these new colds, like RSV is at an all-time high. So yeah, this 2022 or 2023 is this weather, this season is like the worst it's ever been. The Bay Area has never flooded like this since my years of living.
And they say we're in a drought.
Yeah, and then they say we better not be in a drought after this.
I don't think after this we are gonna be no.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's kick it off, man.
All right.
So we follow the series. We usually follow like Marvel, Star Wars, DC. And so with Star Wars, they got Bad Batch that's out right now that I think started last week or maybe this Wednesday. So Bad Batch season 2. Mr. J, you ever watch Bad Batch?
I have not gotten into it yet.
No. Okay. Yeah, so have you watched it, Mr. Austin? You watched Bad Batch last season, right?
Yeah.
What'd you think about last season?
I thought it was really good, man. Surprisingly, I mean, I like those type of cartoon shows sometimes, like the CG ones. Like I watched Clone Wars, and that kind of like gets off to a slow start, and then it gets like really, really good if you watch like all of it. But Bad Batch was surprisingly kind of, I don't know, how do I put it? Really action packed and like a good story, like through and through. Like it really just told the story very quickly. It wasn't like an episode to episode type of thing, like where one was its own and one was its own. And like it like kind of flowed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure if it was going to be like that or not. So I was really happy that it was like that. What'd you think of it?
Yeah, season 1 was cool because they get introduced in the last season of the Clone Wars, right? Season 7?
Somewhere in there. I don't know if it was season 7, but they definitely got introduced in Clone Wars, yes.
Yeah, and so then they start off in this season. They had their own season, their own spinoff. And it was pretty cool. I just try to figure out what is this going to lead to. Because season 1, because in the Star Wars universe, including the movies or the games, you really don't hear from them in Bad Batch,
No.
Well, you do hear from them in, well, no, I can't even say that. I was gonna say in Rebels, but that's somebody else. That's Rex, right? Rex,
yeah.
Yeah,
Rex comes.
Rex.
Actually, Rex and a couple of the other ones, I think.
Yeah.
Come back in Rebels. Yeah.
but with this crew, you get Echo, Tech. Is it Hunter?
Hunter. Yep.
Who's the bronze guy? We gotta get our names down, man.
Yeah, I know, man. We're so bad with names. What is it?
Oh my
There's
gosh.
Echo, Tech, Hunter, Wrecker.
Wrecker is a tank guy. There we go.
Oh, the tank. Okay, yeah. Wrecker's my favorite. I know his name.
Yeah,
that dude's
okay.
Crazy.
Yeah. And then we get who's the girl that's
clone, the that's female, Omega.
Omega, yeah. So I just try to figure out like where does this lead to? Where is this going to tie into anything? Because it doesn't seem like it's going to tie into anything at all.
Well, I thought was also interesting in the first season is that you start to see that they're replacing clones with humans.
Yeah.
Like they're like, we really don't want clones anymore. And so they already started getting these humans, and by the way, who suck. They're not very good at what they do.
Right.
But yeah. So now we know why stormtroopers suck in
and maybe
episode 4.
Maybe you just said it, that maybe Bad Batch is the one show that's going to show the transition from the Galactic Republic to the Galactic Empire.
Yeah, I mean that's
what's going to show.
That's their best shot for sure. Yeah. It's right there, without a doubt.
Okay, cool. So we figured out. All right. What else do we have? DC. Did you hear what's going on with DC? How?
But wait, man, what did you think of the first episode?
Isn't there somebody involved with DC that came from Marvel or something like that?
Yeah. What'd you say?
We didn't even talk about. What did you think of the first episode, man?
It was cool. It starts off. It reminded me of what was it, Pirates of the Caribbean? How they're stealing like from the crabs on the island. Okay. It reminded me of when Jack Sparrow was running away from the natives of that island. So yeah, that's the first thing that came to mind. I like how they.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Right, that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah, I like how the episode starts. Yeah, they're already in the shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I like how they each have their own design of their armor now, like the color design.
I actually didn't notice that.
Yeah, so that's what I noticed.
I might have to watch the first season again. And then
yeah, like I think the first season there's very slight differences. Everybody has like the same color scheme, but this time they you can really tell like their patterns were different.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the one thing that I noticed immediately, I was like, whoa, Omega's older.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how much time has gone by, but it's got to be at least a couple years. Because she's older.
Yeah.
Sure. Very noticeably older. And she's really good with that thing now, that arrow thing.
Yeah.
She's got that down pat. Remember, she could barely use it before? Yeah, now she's like just sniping people. So
you tell she's going to be like a more asset to this team now.
Yeah.
It's like she can hold her own now.
Yeah. But, all right, I guess we'll leave it at that. Because that was because it ends on a cliffhanger. I'd rather you watch the second episode before we start talking about it.
Right. So, like you said, like I asked you, James Gunn, the guy that
Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Yeah. So he came in. He said, "You know what? We're scrapping everything. I'm gonna do my own thing." And people have mixed feelings, right? People are saying like, "Oh, this is what DC needs," and some people are like, "Oh man, we want like because they're kind of calling like the Snyderverse, like is what Snyder started, and people want to see Henry Cavill. They were so excited when he came back, but then he's gone again. Like poor guy, like he's been getting treated like shit. The nicest guy getting treated like shit.
I'm telling you, man, it's all gonna work out for him in the end, though. The fact that he gets to do Warhammer now is like the best thing that could have happened to him. He loves Warhammer. He says he's been playing this since he was like 10.
Right.
I mean, that's like your dream job at that point. And he produces it, so I mean that means that he's basically going to have a lot of, creative input. They can't just brush him off. He's not just the actor anymore. Like he's a producer. So it's going to turn out pretty well for him, I think.
Right. So I think what they said, they're going to release Flash.
Okay.
They're going to release Aquaman. They're going to release Shazam because these movies are already done.
And they're having the same actors play the same.
Yeah. Because these movies are already done already.
That's good.
And there's one more I'm missing.
Well, there's Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Yeah.
Flash. And there's another movie that they already finished.
Well, you said Blue Beetle was finished, right?
Yeah, I think they're like in post-production right now, I believe.
Okay.
So, and after that, I think they're just starting over. They're not gonna get they canceled Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
They canceled,
which makes sense to me, to be honest.
I think, but you know what? I think they said they're already starting Peacemaker season 2.
They said I seen something about Peacemaker season.
So
2.
that's kind of weird, you know.
Well, that wouldn't surprise me at all, because first of all, that's been really successful, and that's
Right.
James Gunn. That's James Gunn's thing. So, I mean, I would think he would want to keep it.
Oh, James Gunn did that?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Makes sense now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, James Gunn did that because he loved the character so much, and he liked John Cena so much. He asked him, like, "You want to do like a solo with just Peacemaker?" And they're like, "Absolutely, man!" Like,
Right.
John Cena's crazy, dude. I didn't know he was that interesting of an actor. But dude, he went nuts with this role, dude. He had so much fun with it.
Yeah.
So,
He found his niche for sure.
yeah, he did.
He found his niche for sure.
It's too bad you can't see him. You ever see that meme where like he's holding up like a belt and he's like, "How's that belt just floating right now?" I don't know what's going
on. What else? What else is going on? Dang, something else about DC. So Ezra Miller. They said that there's a possibility that they might keep him for the new DCU is what they're calling it. And I guess it has something to do with the Flash movie. Like, it'll make sense to keep him.
What?
But everybody else is they're scrapping. That's what they said. I heard rumors that they might keep him.
Man, that's a rumor.
Yeah,
I can't imagine.
Rumors, yeah. But
no, I can't. If you want to go clean slate, I think you just have to cut the cord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely, especially of all people, him. No.
Right.
No, I just don't think so. I heard some stuff too, like they're gonna have like a bunch of kick-ass cameos too in the Flash. Like it's not just gonna be like him and one Batman. It's supposed to be a couple different Batmans.
Yeah.
I heard even Wonder Woman might be in that one.
Then I heard that they're cutting a lot of those cameos out.
We'll see. I mean,
makes sense.
I just don't.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I hope they just keep it all, because I mean, at this point, everybody knows that it's not going to continue, right?
Yeah.
And even the general public, even if they don't know, right? I mean, it looks like they're going to use this movie to rewrite the whole universe anyway. I mean, it's the perfect movie to do that, right? We've already discussed this before, but let's be real, in case none of you have seen this podcast before. The New 52, right? That's just a completely new thing, a DC. They could just do the same thing, man. Flash could just screw everything up so much that he just creates a whole new timeline or something like that. Right? It's so easy to do. It's the perfect movie to do that for. I don't see why you wouldn't just do that. You know? And then you wouldn't even piss people off, because you'd be like, well, at least you kept the continuity the whole way.
Yeah.
And then messed it up. Because is it the last movie, or is Aquaman after that? That's what. Hang on. You sent me that list, right?
You know what? I don't think it says it in here. Oh yeah, Aquaman is the last movie. That's coming out the end of this year.
Well, that doesn't really.
Yeah.
I wish they would just reverse.
Yeah. So before we get into that list of the upcoming movies, one thing that my brother did watch, that I think me and you probably watched too, was the Resident Evil show on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I watched that.
Yeah, so you watched the whole thing. What did you think about it?
I thought it started off pretty good, and then once it got to the end, it kind of confused me.
It confused you?
Yeah, like I still didn't understand about why there was so many Weskers. I didn't understand that whole concept and stuff like that.
Okay. He was clones, right? There was just a whole bunch of clones of him. Yeah.
That's all.
It was simple as that.
Yeah. Okay, and I was gonna say I thought it was a little bit more than that.
No, Wesker's a crazy scientist.
Yeah,
for sure.
And each clone had a different role.
Exactly.
Yeah, one was a scientist, one was like a leader, one was like the nerd. Yeah. What do you think about it, Mr. Austin?
The Resident Evil thing? I liked it a lot, actually. I really enjoyed it.
Did you like the approach that they did with it?
Yeah, to be honest, because I didn't see it coming. Like they didn't try to really follow the video games at all. They just used like some of the assets.
Uh-huh.
But realistically, they made it their own thing.
Right.
Like, which I really enjoyed. Sometimes I don't like that, to be honest, because you screw it up. But I thought they actually made it pretty cool. Me and my wife actually really liked it. We were kind of bummed they're not bringing it back for a second season.
Oh, so that's it?
Yeah, that's it. I don't think it's coming back, which is sad because I actually I liked the girl too, the girl actress. I thought
which one?
The main character, even though she kept screwing everything up.
Yeah,
I still liked her. Well, I thought she was good at I don't know. Maybe it was from the Obi-Wan, that girl who really can't act very much. Like I don't know. I was just like, they should have put her in that role. Because I liked her a lot, so I thought she was really good.
I don't know. I have mixed feelings. I feel it could have been.
I liked that they did two different timelines too at the same time. I kind of enjoy that stuff. That kind of reminded me of Arrow, you know?
Oh yeah.
Which I always enjoyed for some reason. Until they kept doing it, then it was annoying me. But like the first season, it was cool, right? But then I'm like, you're gonna keep going back to the island for like what, 5 seasons?
And they keep going to a different island. Yeah.
So that was annoying, but the first season it was cool. You know? So sorry, go ahead.
I think if they would have I think it was a cool post-apocalyptic zombie movie. If they didn't attach Resident Evil to it, I think it would have been maybe better.
Okay.
Just like
I can definitely see that it's not a Resident Evil. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't need to be.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be. Yeah, exactly. Just like how I felt the same way about Star Wars Solo. Like, that could have been just a Star Wars movie. Like, if they didn't, like, it didn't have to be a Han Solo movie.
Yeah.
And it was
I feel the same way about Episode 8. I didn't even feel like, it was a fun movie and I really liked it, but it didn't even feel like a Star Wars movie.
Yeah. And then, like, same thing with Solo. I think it was a good origin of Chewbacca. Like, I think it was a better origin of Chewbacca than
they're gonna do
Solo.
a Lando series, right? I think
really?
they're working on that.
I hope they get some good writers.
Yeah, well, I think Donald Glover's in for sure.
So yeah, this one, like he was saying, the clones, I didn't get it. Like, I think that was unnecessary. I did like how some of the monsters they brought, like the alligator at the end. I thought that was cool. Even though he came from like the ocean or the beach, I didn't really. I was like, they could have done something better. Like, keep it where he was, where you see him in the sewers. That's where you saw him at. You didn't see him in the ocean because I don't think alligators can go out there or crocodiles can go out there. That big worm thing, was that in the first episode? That big worm or caterpillar or centipede?
I want to say it was either first or second episode.
Yeah, that was cool. But like I was saying, I have mixed feelings. It was a good show. I don't think it was a good Resident Evil show. And I still think they haven't done a good Resident Evil movie or show.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm sorry.
Oh, let's go.
I really enjoyed the first Resident Evil movie. I thought that movie was fucking awesome.
Okay.
I really like that movie. I liked it again. You know how I am. I love that you don't know what the hell's going on. Right?
The first one is cool.
Yeah, so I'm going first one.
I'll go even as far as the second one.
Yeah.
The second one was cool too.
And then it just gets out of control. And then you know what? And then you go to the last one, dude. It's like, man, I need a lot of booze to watch.
What's her name? Milla?
Yeah, Milla Jovovich.
Yeah. So yeah, the first two was cool. Resident Evil and then Resident Evil Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Those were cool.
Yeah.
But you know what they do? I just noticed this. What they mess up with game movies is that they try to put a character in there that has nothing that's not in the game. They did the same thing with Mortal Kombat. They put that character that was from the bloodline of Scorpion. They put him in there. It's like, no, Cole. Yeah, just use the regular. Make it solely about Scorpion or make it solely about Liu Kang again.
No, you could have made him cooler though. The fact that he was he was part of his bloodline, right? I mean, his power, whatever the hell they wanted to call it, I forget what they actually called it. He had to unlock, right? And he gets the armor or whatever.
Yeah.
What if he just became Scorpion? Like, that would have been sick. Like that was his power. All of a sudden, he had like the you know what I'm talking about, right?
The spear.
Yeah, the spear.
Yeah.
Yeah, had all that, and like he got the mask, and he looked all badass and stuff. Like that would have been cooler than like I got these little arm things and I got armor. Really, that's your thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe they can keep going with it. Maybe it's just the start. Maybe he hasn't fully unlocked it yet, and then all of a sudden
that could be a possibility.
Yeah.
But
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Resident Evil. Yeah, I'll agree with you. The first one, the second one were cool. Everything after that was just like, yeah.
All right. So you're talking as a whole, maybe not, but
the whole series, yeah.
Yeah, because to be honest, the best video game movie I think there is right now is Resident Evil, the first one.
I have to come back
until Mario comes out, because then that's gonna.
Mario, yeah.
Because that movie looks
that's animated,
so awesome. Well, that to be fair, that's true. If
we want to do live, I'm going to talk about live action.
Yeah, live action.
Yeah,
that's still the best one then to me.
Let me do some research. And actually, do you have your phone on me?
I do not have it.
Okay, well,
it's a good podcast.
I can't wait to tell you you're wrong.
We'll get back to that. We'll talk about that next episode, like maybe one of the top 5 video game movies out.
Oh, will we?
All right. What do you think about Tomb Raider? With what's her name?
Angelina Jolie.
Huh?
Angelina Jolie.
Her and then the other one.
Oh, there was another one, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
the other one was based off the reboot of Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never been a Tomb Raider fan, anyways.
Yeah, it was too hard for me.
I just used to watch you play it, and that was it.
Yeah, I don't think I beat the Tomb Raider, to be honest. Yeah. I like the Tomb Raider games too, but the puzzles are hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe one day I'll beat them all. But I do want to play the new ones, though. I hear the newer ones are
the new ones are badass.
Yeah.
The new ones are almost as good as Uncharted. Maybe even better.
Stop.
I said maybe.
Stop.
I said maybe.
You can't top Uncharted, man.
I know. That's why I said maybe. Or just as good.
You're upsetting me now. I'm just.
Hey, start this year off right. Well, yeah, let's come back.
What has Mr. J done to you? You're like a different person around him. What's going on?
He's acting brand new around him.
We'll come back to that.
Right.
But let's get into the movies that are coming out this year. So, we have Megan. That came out.
I can't wait to get drunk and watch that movie.
Yeah, I heard. I heard mixed reviews.
That's why I said I'm gonna get drunk.
Yeah, to enjoy it more.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That is a movie. I'm not gonna take that movie serious whatsoever.
Right?
Are you kidding me?
We have Ant-Man, Quantumania. That's coming out in February.
There was one part that I saw in the preview where she almost looked like a Muppet.
Oh yeah. Oh, Megan. Yeah.
I was like, all right.
So Ant-Man. This is supposed to be a good start. Like,
oh yeah,
I heard
dude,
this
I'm
one
definitely
is going to
excited
be
for Ant-Man.
It's going to be a major movie.
Yeah.
Waiting for that one.
Cocaine Bear. Have you seen the previews for that?
I'm not interested in that one.
It looks. I gotta get drunk for that.
I just don't like it. I don't.
No, you gotta watch it. I'll show the trailer later.
Okay.
Pull a DZ. I don't like it.
Inside joke. Creed 3. This one's supposed to be. It looks good.
I never saw any of the Creeds, but I actually want to because I did know that they were good.
You're making me angry.
I'm with you on that one. I've never seen them.
You guys are making me angry.
To be honest, though, it does look like a good movie. It looks like a drama, though, and I really need to be in the right mood to see. It's the same with Joker, right? I know it's a good movie. I have to be in the right mood to watch a movie like that. And I never see that type of movie in theaters because I'm just.
You've seen the other Rocky movies, though, right?
So I was just.
Yeah, I've seen all the Rocky movies.
I would say it looks like a good movie, but I don't want to go and watch another Rocky movie when I've seen plenty of Rocky movies already throughout the years.
Okay. You guys are upsetting me.
I didn't say I didn't want to see it. Okay.
No, the fact that you haven't seen it,
well,
and you have no urge to see it.
Okay. Did you watch Arcane yet?
I've watched the second episode. I'm getting there. Okay.
You're upsetting me.
You give me so many movies to watch. I still haven't watched that one that's on HBO Max. I couldn't get into it either.
Oh, His Dark Materials?
Yeah, my dark. It's
Your dark what?
His Dark Materials. It's kind of a
think I-
crazy story.
I think I might have seen.
yeah, it's tough.
Is it?
Watch it.
Have you seen
On an
Test
empty
yet?
stomach.
Did
No,
you
I
watch
haven't seen
Test?
Test. No. Okay, we have Scream 6 that's coming out.
Oh, definitely want to see that.
Yeah, I'm not a big Scream fan.
Once
Definitely
I see
wanna
it go
see
down
that
to a TV series, I knew the whole thing was over with.
Well, Scream 5 came out this year or
Last
2020?
year, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably doing good, or maybe the budget's not even that high to where they could make another one.
I mean, to be honest, the budget probably doesn't have to be that high to make a Scream movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shazam is coming out March, so
That I'm excited for.
we'll see what goes on with that. I mean, we can safely say that these DC movies are coming out have no point to it no more. There's no build up, so yeah. John Wick.
Oh yeah, baby.
John Wick.
There
I have
we
to
go.
watch him.
Finally, we're all in agreement. There we go.
Yeah.
Besides Ant-Man, we're in agreement as well.
John Wick. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to say, since we're talking about Keanu Reeves, Matrix was it called Revolution?
The last one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Resurrection.
Yeah.
They should have left it alone. That was unnecessary.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Especially because, to be honest, that whole style of how the fighting doesn't hold
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, it was good for their time.
Exactly for their time.
They should have left it. Yeah.
They should have left it. I completely
Dungeons and
agree.
Dragons. Now I've never been that board player game. I know what it is.
Did you ever see that at South Park where they were like, "You don't understand. They have a Keanu Reeves."
Dungeons and Dragons. I like the guy.
I actually want to see that movie. That movie looks fun.
Yeah, I've never been. I'm probably only gonna watch it because it's medieval, and I love medieval.
Yeah, I have no
so-
idea really about Dungeons and
Yeah.
Dragons that much.
I know you
but the
didn't really
movie
play
looks
Dungeons and
fun.
Dragons, right?
Nah, I didn't play it, but I wonder how they're going to make this movie.
Yeah, have you seen
No.
the trailer?
No, I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
it looks like
They're just used to the Dungeons and Dragons.
yeah,
name.
they're just using the title to push it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's really
Almost
not.
like Warcraft. Did you ever see that movie?
No, but I'm glad I didn't either.
Oh.
I heard it was horrible.
It for Warcraft fans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
I would
did
be
him
mad.
not justice. Yeah. Evil Dead Rise.
I want to see that.
I want to see that. I now is this the sequel to the reboot or is this a sequel to the originals?
Dude, I do not know. You
I
have
want
to
to say
research that
reboot.
one.
It looks like the sequel to the reboot.
It
So the
certainly
reboot
sounds like a reboot.
The reboot
Yeah.
was good.
I
I
like
actually
the
liked
reboot.
it. Right?
I thought it
Yeah.
was pretty scary.
We got Super Mario Brothers.
Hmm.
I mean, we think that's just gonna
Take my money, Nintendo.
yeah.
Take it.
Oh, so this is gonna be a live action Super
It's
Mario?
not live action.
Oh.
It's animated.
They should do a
No,
live
it-
action like the old school.
No, they shouldn't.
With
Mario.
John Lumiere.
No, they
Lumiere.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
No.
But
That'd be
no,
cool.
you haven't seen the trailer for this?
No, I haven't.
It looks it
What?
looks solid. It looks solid. I gotta show them all these trailers.
Yeah.
You got, well, I
This
don't
is
know
the
about every
curveball.
one of them, but you guys,
This
is the
you guys see the
curveball.
Mario trailer though.
The Mario trailer is gonna be good.
Show them both of them too, because they're both really good in their own way.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This
It-
is the last Guardian of the Galaxy.
So this is the one that this is the last time we're gonna see Batista in this one.
but
Or
you
is he
see,
already
yeah,
out of it.
I think from what he's saying, it sounds like they already said that this is gonna be last
Guardians of the
Guardians of
Galaxy.
the Galaxy.
Okay.
But that might mean this is the last movie, but it's
Or at
not
least the
of
last
them.
Yeah,
for
James
sure.
Gunn Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay. So, but Dave Bautista, he said he's fine. He's glad that this is over because this is what a lot of people say. Like the makeup,
Oh
it
yeah,
just kills it.
yeah.
Because of how long it takes. To
How
put it
long
on.
Yeah.
it takes to put the makeup on.
Like
The guy
8
that played-
hours, 9 hours, something like that.
So the guy that played as Vision, right?
Right.
And he played in Han Solo movie, right? I don't know if you know that. But
I did not know that. I have to look at
So-
that now.
the in the Han Solo
Oh,
movie,
I heard about this. Yeah.
Yeah, so in the Han Solo movie, he looks very humanoid. He has just little tattoos on him. But the original concept, he was supposed to be more like alien
Yeah,
looking.
he's supposed to like a monster, but he's like, I don't want
Yeah.
to do all this makeup again. I just got out
Yeah,
of
but
that.
because he just
Oh, wow.
got off doing like Avengers, He's like, I do not want to go back into doing this makeup. This 8 hours of makeup. No, just give me something simple. So that's why he looks the way he looks, and that's why probably another reason why Solo didn't do so good, because the villain didn't look too monstrous. So we got Fast X.
Kill it by now.
I enjoy these movies.
I hate these movies.
I enjoy them.
I just think the concepts of what they go through is not real. Like what?
So you're going,
movie,
Mr. J. You're going into it all wrong.
You didn't like how they went into space?
No, I didn't like it so much. I didn't even see the movie.
Dude, you're going into it all wrong. You just got to go into it being like it's a cartoon.
Yeah.
Honestly, the shit they do in that movie is not possible. Okay,
right?
I'm sorry, and that's fine.
And
maybe because I'm an old school Fast and Furious fan, where it's just street racing and money involved. Like I think after Tokyo Drift, I was done with it.
Yeah, number 4. But hey, me and my son, we were talking about how in like the last 3 Fast and Furious movie. Yeah. Vin Diesel's shirt never gets dirty. Yo, like what's that shirt made of?
At all.
Because this fool will go down a whole hill, walk out with no scratches on him, shirt still crispy clean. I'm like, yo, I gotta get one of those shirts. But I enjoy them. I enjoy
them too. I haven't watched the last few, but they're just fun, stupid movies. Like they're not like great. They're just. I mean, honestly, they're kind of dumb and they're fun. I like them.
I think what they need to do, what they haven't done, is incorporate motorcycles in there.
Oh, for sure.
Like, dude, okay, so every time I see a new and I'm sure you guys have at least seen, Mr. J, you've seen at least a trailer for every one of them, right?
For sure.
Every time you see a new trailer for the new movie, you're like, okay, so what crazy shit are they gonna do? They didn't do in the last one, and they show it in the trailer every time. Like, here's how we're gonna do something even crazier than the last one. I think one they were like hanging off a tank or something.
Oh yeah,
hanging off of a plane, and I'm like, I want to see that. I don't think it would ever happen in real life, but I want to see that.
So yeah, Fast and Furious, I enjoy them. Like I was saying, I think they should incorporate motorcycles in them, and then the one character I want to see them bring back is the guy from the first one. He was they brought almost everybody back except the guy from the first one.
What, the one that was like his best friend but he hated Paul
No, they brought him back. They brought him back in Fast 5, I think. But it's the other guy. It's another guy in there. He was part of the crew. He was part of the runs where they would hijack the trucks. I forget his name, but they haven't brought him back yet.
What happened to him in the first one?
So you remember in the first one when they're getting the last truck, and the guy had a shotgun in the truck.
And the dude that got shot?
No, not the dude that got shot. The dude that shot what's Lily's? What's her name? Dom's girlfriend.
I just know the actor that plays her.
Yeah, well, Dom's girlfriend.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. He shoots her car, and her car tumbles, and Dom says, "Hey, go get her," and he goes, "All right, go get her." And he spins around and gets her, and drives off. So they never brought him back.
Okay.
So I want them to bring him back.
Okay.
But I want them to incorporate motorcycles and bring him back, and then
all right.
Rock already said he's not coming back. Rock and Vin Diesel had like so many problems on set of Fast 7, I think, or Fast 8.
Mm-hmm.
They had so many problems on that set, but then come to find out, it's Vin Diesel's like the problem.
Well,
Vin Diesel's what?
Vin Diesel's the problem.
Oh,
he's the one.
He wants all the shine or something.
He wants to have like almost full control.
Oh,
he allegedly, he was the one that suggested that they bring his girlfriend back from the dead. And I think he also was the one that suggested to bring the Asian guy back from the dead.
Han,
okay.
There we go. Yeah. And then the director said, like, yeah, he's very hard to like work with. He comes late. He doesn't remember his lines. So that director, I think one of the directors, like, he stopped directing because, like, yeah, he's like Dom is too, or Vin Diesel's too hard to work with.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, let's get back to these movies.
I mean, his best role is Groot, so
oh my gosh,
makes sense.
no, not Riddick.
I was about to say, I think the Riddick.
I actually do like. All right,
Pitch Black.
I'm just being a jerk.
Yeah, don't do Vin Diesel like that.
Nah, Pitch Black and Riddick were really good.
That one movie, the
I think the first Triple X was pretty good, but
yeah, that was all right. It was almost like a spin-off. It could have been a spin-off Fast and Furious.
It could have been.
I think
the
so,
same
for
type
sure.
of like fun, ridiculous
Right.
movie.
What was that movie he came out with? The Witch or whatever.
Oh yeah. The Last Witcher or something like that.
The Last Witch. That was. I didn't even watch it.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
They were trying to make it because that was like a comic book adaptation. But I heard it didn't do good at all. And they're trying to make its own universe, but it didn't do well. All right, so we got the Little Mermaid live action, which has already got a whole bunch of controversy already.
Pass.
That the one with the black girl?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm just sick of them, dude. I'm just sick of them live actioning all these great cartoons. Just leave them cartoons, leave them classics, and just stop. I haven't watched any of them. I don't care.
There's one good live action. What was it?
What? Name one.
Yeah.
Hold on. There was one. I think
No.
Beauty and Beast was good.
Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah.
Really?
It was good. It wasn't the best.
No.
It wasn't as good as the cartoon.
No.
All right, you have an
It was-
excuse because you have a child.
No, I didn't watch it.
You
This is before I had
passed.
kids. This is
What?
before I had kids.
I disagree with him.
There was a
This is
Every
before.
live-
This is before you.
Every live action that
You don't
I've
like Lion King?
Hell no.
DZ, this is
You know,
before
and
you
I
had
didn't
kids.
like Lion King because there wasn't enough singing in them. I was waiting for all the singing and stuff. Even in Jungle Book, like the singing part.
Oh my bad. No, Lion King was horrible. No, I'm at Jungle Book.
Horrible.
Jungle Book was horrible
I
too.
was waiting for Blue to sing all throughout the whole song. Throughout. The
I
whole movie.
will
I
say
did not see it happen.
I will say Netflix came out with their own Jungle Book called Mowgli.
That one would.
Mowgli was hard.
But then even back in the day too, when Mowgli, because they had Jungle Book and Mowgli too back in the day too, and Mowgli was a lot better than the Jungle Book when I
That one,
seen it
yeah, I know
back
what
in
you're
the day
talking
as well,
about.
too.
Yeah.
Maybe because it's more brutal, I guess.
Yeah,
Like
I know what you're talking about.
He's not babied in that one.
Yeah, he wasn't a baby. He was like a full adult. Yeah.
Mhm.
Dang. Okay, I gotta look at. You guys like Dalmatians?
Was there a live action that much?
Yeah,
I think there
no,
was. Yeah,
okay.
well, there was a
What part of
Cruella
all
movie
these-
anyway. For
Yeah,
sure.
okay, so that was back in the day though.
Yeah, that was back in the day. That was
like
before
that.
they came out with all these.
Okay,
Other...
I could say that. Which one? What movie was it?
Oh
What
yeah,
was the
that's
real
right.
live
That
action
was
Cruella
with
the Bill?
Meryl Streep. Was that who it was?
I can't remember.
Just
Oh,
a
no,
really
it was
famous
Glenn
actress.
Close. Was it
Glenn Close. Glenn Close.
Yeah, Glenn
There we
Close. That's
Yeah.
Cruella. Yeah.
Really good.
The
I still
the
can't
new
believe you
Cruella
said
that
Beauty and
Cruella
the
that
Beast,
came
though.
out was pretty good.
You
I
told me it
liked
was good. I haven't watched
I
it.
liked it. I liked it because it made it seem like she was just about fashion, and it didn't really tie in a lot of the cartoons.
Dalmatians.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, well, the Dalmatians were part of it, but it was like a dark reason
Yeah.
why she didn't.
Was
like
that the
Dalmatians.
Cruella one you're talking about?
Yeah.
It was pretty good. I liked it.
I never saw that one either. I just felt like it was another remake, but it's kind of different.
I feel like it's its own story.
It's
It's
his
like
origin.
it's like a whole different twist to.
Maybe I'll watch
what
that one. I like Emma
Dalmatians
Stone,
is about.
so
She was. I think she played pretty good.
yeah,
She's
she's good.
She's been MIA lately, huh?
Well, I heard they're supposed to make another Cruella, so maybe she's been focusing on that.
But like
Maybe.
the last, like after Amazing Spider-Man, I didn't hear nothing from her for a bit, unless she's doing like independent movies.
Maybe.
But, yeah. Well, yeah, we'll see about Little Mermaid. I want to see what they do with Sebastian. You know, he was a Jamaican crab.
Well, they did the same thing with Mulan, right? They didn't have Mushu in there.
Oh, Mulan was horrible.
They thought it was gonna be like
No.
something bad.
I will say this. Mulan, again, it would have been a good movie if Mulan wasn't attached to it.
I didn't watch it because
Everybody was waiting for the dragon
I was
and the cricket, and they didn't have it. The dragon was Mushu was the best one, also the best thing.
That's who I was waiting for.
But yeah,
I
but
never seen it, so.
But you know what I realize, and what I keep in mind all the time, is that a lot of these movies are not properties of Disney.
Was the dragon Mushu? That was Eddie Murphy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
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 So a lot of these movies of Disney, they're not properties of Disney. So anybody can make it. So Mulan is like a real life story, or fable, or folk tale.
Like Pocahontas.
Yeah, same thing with Pocahontas. They can make another movie. Anybody can make a movie of Pocahontas. Anybody can make a movie of Lion King, because supposedly Disney got the idea from like the lion. It's something else. It was supposed to be like a white lion or something like that. Same thing with Pinocchio. Pinocchio is not a Disney property either.
Have you guys seen the new Pinocchio?
No, I heard it was garbage.
I think the best thing about the new
Tom
Pinocchio was Tom Hanks. Everything else was horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be
I wouldn't want to see
on
that
Hulu,
either.
I think.
Where
Right?
It's just a wooden boy.
Yeah. See?
I'm telling you,
Okay,
man,
this-
all these great animations that they're trying to turn into movies,
Horrible.
I don't even want to. Yeah, right. I mean, why did you even
Horrible.
bother anymore? I just don't even bother. It's like I don't want to be disappointed.
I think
I'm
it's probably
fine.
like a quick cash grab.
You know what is kind of cool though about Pinocchio right now? They're actually doing like a game that's kind of based on him.
A game?
It's called Pie of Lies or something like that, or Lies of Pi. It's really really cool. I highly recommend checking out the trailer. It almost looks like a Dark Souls game with like a Pinocchio-esque character.
Okay.
I think it's called Lies of Pi. I'll look it up real quick. Keep going, Rob.
Okay. So then we have Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Part 2.
Excited for that.
Right?
Oh
We
yeah, that's
first
gonna
one.
be awesome.
The Spider Verse or the
Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
I was-
Spider-Verse.
I was screaming in the Well, we watched it at the drive-ins, but I was screaming in the car when I seen all the like people showing up in that.
Uh-huh.
I was happy.
I took Paris, and I was like, it's a cartoon. How good could it be? But I was like, yo, this is great.
Yeah.
The animation, like the story, the action, like this is great. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
It's called Lies of P.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta send you the trailer.
But Mr. Awesome, we were talking about this how, DC are known for their good animation movies, and then Marvel came.
Yes.
with this
So
one.
that's what kills me. We were talking about this, right? DC makes all these awesome animated movies, and they can't make a live action movie for shit.
Yeah.
It's like, how is that possible? I
Right.
don't understand. And it's because they keep trying to make their own movie instead of just following the source material, which really annoys me. Except for Wonder Woman. I really enjoyed Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman was good.
The
Yeah.
first one. And
It's-
I liked Aquaman too a lot.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
And then Shazam came out and I liked that. And then it all just went to crap again.
Yeah.
Except for the Batman. The Batman was great.
The Batman, yeah. So then we got Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
Oh, I started watching Bumblebee.
Well, you started, so you didn't finish it.
I didn't finish it because I just started it last night. And I
What do
got
you think
really
so far.
Well, I got really tired. Yeah, I like it a lot. I
Okay,
don't know
how-
what to think of John Cena yet or not. If he's like a good guy or a bad guy, because like he
Right.
almost looked like he wanted to listen to him when he first talked to him,
Yeah.
and then Starscream attacked and stuff. Which, dude, the way that movie started out was sick. The fucking
yeah.
fights and
The
stuff.
Cybertron
and,
fight?
Oh, the Cybertron fight was, dude.
The G1 models.
I didn't know
Yes.
that Optimus Prime was a grappler, dude. He just keeps grabbing dudes and going, "Fuck you." Oh, dude, he's a wrestler, dude. I was like, what?
Right.
What?
Optimus has the savage moments almost in every movie. Yeah.
Mhm.
Optimus is a savage. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Rise of the
keep
Beast,
going, keep going. Yeah.
they better not mess this up. If they do, I think I'll lose faith in
Those are one of my favorite Transformers around that time.
Beast Wars.
Yes,
Yeah,
Beast Wars
we
was like
love
that.
I
it.
loved Beast Wars. I didn't like Beast
I-
Machines,
I remember
but
back
I
in
like
the
Beast
day,
Wars.
they bought me the collection of Beast Wars. That's how much I liked that.
Yeah.
And I'd watch it over and over again. I probably still have that collection.
Yeah.
I just don't know where it's at.
I had some of the toys. I have Optimus Primal up there actually.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, he's missing his pieces, but he got the main pieces that matter.
Mm-hmm.
Who was your favorite Primal or robot in Ultimate?
I
Beast Wars.
forget the name, but he was I want to say he was not the pterodactyl. He was the raptor.
Oh, Dinobot.
Oh
Dinobot.
yeah.
I liked him because he was bad, but then he came over to the good side,
Yeah.
and he was still like a.
Ooh,
still
we got a
hard,
Vegeta
like-
he
fan
was
right
like,
here.
I'm with you guys, but I don't
No.
want to be with you
Yeah.
guys.
He's like, I'm with you guys because I have to
Yeah,
be by,
like,
by default.
My boss.
So is your
over
favorite
and
character in
over.
Dragon Ball Vegeta then? It's like the same storyline.
I I think I'm more of a Trunks guy.
Ooh, I like it.
I think I like Trunks' backstory more.
That's my favorite character in Dragon Ball Fighters, dude. Is Trunks.
You know, I think I like Trunks a little bit better.
Vegeta's mine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I actually, when I first got introduced, I switched off. I remember when my cousin, that are not, it's an inside story. He first showed me one of the movies. I think it was called Tree of Might. I think that was one of the first movies.
Tree of Might's awesome. I really like Tree of Might.
Yeah. I think my favorite character when I first saw it, I was like, oh, I like Yamcha.
Ugh.
Yeah, and this is my first time seeing a Dragon Ball movie, Dragon Ball Z movie. I've seen Dragon Ball, but this is my first time seeing a Dragon Ball Z anything. So I was like, oh, I like Yamcha, right? And then I was like, oh, I like Piccolo. And that's all Vegeta. I was like, oh, I like Vegeta. And then I just stick with Vegeta the whole time. So,
that's my wife's favorite too, is Vegeta.
Yeah.
Which is so funny too, because she really wanted to watch it because I was really into it, and I got Dragon Ball Fighters, and I was playing it like constantly. And she was seeing all this cool stuff I was doing, and eventually she was like, all right, I want to watch it because you really like it. So I bought it, and we skipped the first episode because the first episode is just Gohan crying the whole time. So I just skipped it. You don't need to see it. It's not important.
Right.
We get to Piccolo, and yeah, Piccolo's probably her favorite to start, right? Because he's training Gohan and stuff like that. Right. They get to the Saiyan fight, right? And Krillin is about to kill Vegeta, right? He's got the sword out and everything, and then Goku lets him go, right? And my wife is like, I think I might be done with this show. Like, that's so stupid. Why would you do that? I'm like,
yeah.
I'm betting you money right now, honey, that Vegeta is going to be your favorite character in this show. She's like, no way. No way. Who's her favorite character? Vegeta. And she wanted him dead. I rub it in her face all the time.
That's the thing that was like probably the only time Vegeta was ever more powerful than Goku.
Yeah. Actually,
and then I guess.
Yeah, I guess he kind of was. Like, he had to cheat. Goku would have beat him, I think.
Well, is it cheating if he just has those abilities? Like, is it his fault that Goku got his tail cut off or removed when he was younger?
Yeah.
That's just he was just that's just Vegeta. He was pure Saiyan. So it took 3 people to beat him. So,
no, he was badass. He really was.
Yeah. But okay, let's move on. Yeah.
Sorry, I could talk Dragon Ball all day.
Yeah, we can talk all day. He tried to teach me how to play Dragon Ball Fighters. It's like this fighting game. And he's like, yeah, I'll take it easy on you. This fool did not take it. I never got back on it since. Ever since, like, he tried to teach me.
It's like playing the campaign on veteran mode.
Yeah, right? Expert. Hey, you know what it really was? It was like, I'm Gohan, he's Piccolo, trying to train me. Never picked it up soon. This. Right.
You gotta practice.
So, yeah. And then Flash coming out on June 16th.
So is this Flash movie going to be the actor from Justice League?
Yeah. Yeah. And supposedly there's supposed to be another Flash. Yeah. Did you hear that too? There's supposed to be. So they showed 2 Flashes in the trailer. Mm-hmm. But I just heard there's supposed to be another Flash in there.
Yep. I heard that too.
Okay. Yeah.
And I guess Supergirl's in it too?
Yeah, Supergirl. Yeah, they show her in there.
Yeah.
The girl from the actual series of Supergirl?
Different girl.
No. You guys ever watched that show?
I heard it was good. I've seen a couple episodes.
Yeah, I think the first 2 seasons are good, and then the third and everything else, they start repeating stuff, start bringing the old characters back, and just start losing interest. But there's some good episodes in there.
Don't you wish those shows could just stay good?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, or just like do a 1 season or 2 and then just stop. I mean, it just keeps happening. Flash was probably one of my favorite shows, like, and then it just got so ridiculous.
Arrow was mine.
Arrow was really up there too. I think I liked Arrow. You know what? I might have liked Arrow better than Flash just because he was killing people.
Yeah.
Like, he was a savage when he first started.
I was like, is this Arrow or is this Batman? That's what I felt like. All right. We have Elemental.
What's that?
I have no idea what that is.
Pixar movie.
Oh, yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah, it looks real good, but there's not a lot of promotion behind it.
What is it supposed to be about? Have you seen the
I forget. It's supposed to be elements like fire, water.
Oh.
It's animated. So
honestly, isn't there a movie coming out with some like Samurai Dog or something?
fucking movies
And you know
that are
I'm,
animated.
I'm glad that you said that because they're saying that something. I forget what they were saying, but ever since Disney bought Pixar, they're saying that Disney doesn't really push Pixar movies like they should.
Not at all.
Because Pixar movies are really good.
Yeah.
But there hasn't been too many promotion for this movie right here, Elemental. So
well, maybe because it's too. I mean, well, it's not until what, July?
June 23rd.
Yeah, I mean that's still a while away for like a bunch of promotions. The only things that they usually push in the beginning, like, is like one little teaser trailer, and then that's kind of it. That's all you hear about things for a while, except for like superhero movies. Then you kind of get a couple.
There was a Pixar movie that came out last year. I forget what it was called, but it didn't get too much promotion either. It was really good, had good reviews. But then right after Elemental, this could be a reason why too. Right after Elemental, Indiana Jones comes out. That's probably their moneymaker. That's gonna be the last Indiana Jones.
That's what they're hoping.
Yeah, that's what they're hoping. We got Mission Impossible coming out.
Oh man, yeah.
Okay.
Mission must be impossible.
I haven't seen the last one, to be honest.
This is like number 6, I think.
But I have no reason not to see them, to be honest, because every Mission Impossible I've seen, except for maybe 2, is actually really good.
Yeah, the last 2 have been good.
Yeah, the just that Mission Impossible 2 is kind of dumb.
Right. We have Barbie. You were talking about Barbie, right?
I don't think so, but I'd get drunk and see it.
Like actual Barbie?
Yeah, it's a live action. So, what's her name? Harley Quinn.
Oh, something Monroe.
Robbie. Barbie. What's her name?
Margot Robbie.
Margot. There we go.
She's playing as.
It's an actual Barbie movie.
Yeah,
I would not see that. No.
And then Ken, I forget who Ken is. Is it Zac Efron? I think
that makes sense.
I forget who it is, but yeah,
that makes sense. though. Yeah,
it makes sense.
What's this movie right here? Oppenheimer. I never heard of
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
It's probably like a documentary or something, maybe.
So July 28th, The Marvels.
We'll see what happens with that.
Yeah. Marvels. What is this?
So it's supposed to be Captain Marvel.
Oh, so all the Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
Oh.
And then
Photon.
Rambo. What's her name?
I think her name's Monica Rambeau, but I think her superhero name is Photon.
That Marvel series where it was like the little Indian girl was the Marvel.
Yeah, unfortunately I saw it.
What did that have to do with? Was it even has to do with anything?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, she's gonna be a part of the Marvels movie.
Yeah, she get these supposedly. Okay, so the backstory.
She's also the first link in the chain of however they're gonna link mutants to the MCU because she's the first mutant so far that's been mentioned.
Did you ever watch the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show?
I was upset after a couple seasons after that show.
So, I think that's the show that they introduced Inhumans because Quake, she's supposed to be an Inhuman.
Yeah.
And Miss Marvel is supposed to be an Inhuman. So, but she doesn't find out she's an Inhuman until the end of the movie or end of the series because she thinks the gauntlets are the one. She finds these her grandparents' gauntlets, and she thinks she gets her power from those. But then somebody else was like, "No, you really have these powers inside of you." So, yeah. But I didn't like this show.
So instead of her being an Inhuman, they're changing it so that she's a mutant instead.
Oh, that's what they said?
I mean, that's basically what they're saying. I mean, if you said it's a mutation, then it's a mutant because Inhumans are created, right? I mean, that's how it was at least that's how it was at the S.H.I.E.L.D. show. So that's what I assume is
that makes
how
sense,
it's done.
Then we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. I don't know what that is. It sounds like a game.
Is it?
No, it's not because those are all movies, right?
But it sounds like a game.
It does sound like a game.
Yeah.
I'm be happy for that to come out. I thought both Ninja Turtles live action, well, not live action.
I enjoyed them.
I thought they were cool.
Yeah. I know people have a dislike for Michael Bay, but
so do you think that was it in the last one? All right, so you remember the old school one where they were in the lab and they had the ooze. Was that the second one that came, the second reboot that just came out? Was that had to do with that one? Or do you think that this new one is going to have to do with this?
So the ones that they recently came out, the last two that came out, those are just reboots. So the second one was more about they did have a scene in there where they could reverse engineer the ooze to where it wasn't even ooze, it was something else, right?
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it? Oh. Well, there's a part in there where they can make themselves human.
Okay.
By reverse engineering. I can't remember if it was ooze or some alien stuff that they found.
But that was the Rhino and the
Bebop and Rocksteady.
Okay, and that
Bebop and Rocksteady are in those movies.
Okay, so that answers my question.
What'd you say?
Bebop and Rocksteady are in those movies.
Yeah.
All right, now I kind of want to see it.
It was kind of wasted because the turtles fought them, but it was like real quick.
Oh,
and then
that
Casey
sucks.
Jones, Arrow, the guy that plays Arrow is Casey Jones.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't do a really
That's
good
in the
job.
second one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw the first one, some of it.
Called Out of the Shadows.
I think also isn't
that was when they're in
Megan Fox is April O'Neil, right?
The elevator.
No, that's the first one. That's the first one. Yeah.
Megan Fox is April O'Neil, right?
Yeah.
I think that might have been why I didn't want to see it.
Too.
Yeah.
She needs to just get sucked up and just disappear.
Then we got Blue Beetle supposed to be coming out August 18th.
Yeah, especially now that you told me who starred in it, I want to see it.
Yeah, the guy that played as in Cobra Kai.
Oh, the Mexican cat.
Yeah.
It's
not Daniel. What is it? Robbie?
No, Robbie's his
son. The other guy.
I forget his name, but yeah.
Yeah, I forget his name too.
Craven the Hunter is coming out already. Wow, okay. Craven's part of the Spider-Man.
I'm holding my breath on that one.
Okay.
And guess who's playing him?
The guy that played Punisher?
No, the guy that played as
Quicksilver
in Avengers.
Kick-Ass.
Oh,
yeah, he's playing. I love how they recycle actors.
See, I hate how they do that though. That's probably why I don't like DC so much. I feel like they've recycled all their actors with different.
And you know what's funny? Speaking of DC, they're supposed to be getting Ben Affleck into Marvel.
See, I don't like that either.
What's wrong with that?
I just don't like seeing actors that started off in one thing move to another one. I just don't see them in the same way. Like Jared Leto. First he was Joker, now he's
well, you know that Chris Evans,
that's
Captain America.
I didn't like that either though.
Really? You didn't like him as Captain America?
I liked him as Captain America, but I didn't like him as
Human Torch.
Well,
you see, that's the thing. You wouldn't get to see him as Captain America if you stuck to your rules. You wouldn't have been allowed to be him.
You know what I see him as? Not another teen movie.
Yeah,
that's all I see him as every time.
With the whipped cream and everything.
I was like, man, he came a long way.
And then they even tied it into the movie where he was like, "Oh, I do have America's ass."
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, "That's not another teen movie right there."
Yep. They did the same. Yep, that's right. So then they have Dune. Awesome. I couldn't finish Dune.
Get out of here, Ron. Man.
It was yeah. It's about this.
It's like you just can't hang on for good story. I don't.
Is it like Troy?
No.
Just the lettering.
No, it's like about they're on this planet, and this planet has a whole bunch of spice.
My bad. I mean Tron. Was it Tron?
Oh, Tron. Yeah.
Tron.
I'm about to say like Troy. Like the only thing I see is the desert. That's the only thing I see.
I was thinking about something different.
But yeah, I couldn't watch it. It was too long, and I didn't realize how many major actors they had in that movie. But then that didn't even keep me. I kept on. And I would watch it in the middle of the day where I wasn't tired and I still fall asleep. I lose interest.
That's how I felt about Matrix Revolution.
Yeah.
I would fall asleep every time.
It took me 3 days to finish it.
It took me like 10 to finish it.
Well, I'm excited for Dune.
They have Wonka. I forget what this is.
I don't need to see that.
Johnny Depp gonna be Willy Wonka?
I don't care who it is. Just stop.
That's what I heard. This is supposed to be how he acquires like
the whole thing.
Don't care.
Ticket too.
I don't know.
Don't care. Just stop. Just stop making remakes. Make original ideas. Stop remaking crap.
Yeah, Hollywood's running out of ideas.
Always.
They've been running out of ideas.
Yeah. Ghostbusters. This is supposed to be a sequel to the last one that came out.
I heard.
I'm excited for that.
It was pretty good.
The last one,
I liked it a lot.
I seen a
Afterlife,
little bit of it, but then I fell asleep on it. I fell asleep on it, not trying to fall asleep. It was just I just happen to watch
it
late nights sometimes.
If you're a fan of the original 2, this one would be this one.
You said you teared up on it, didn't you?
I didn't tear up. My eyes did get watery. And my heart
10 push-ups right now, Ron.
No, what's up from?
Tearing up.
Austin Powers.
What?
Yeah. Was squirt some? You want to squirt some? You want
to squirt some, huh?
It was when he was bullying his son when he first met him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and then Aquaman's the last movie that's coming out. It's coming out Christmas Day. No? You don't like the first Aquaman? What? That's a good movie.
I liked Aquaman.
Yeah. Aquaman.
Guys,
Aquaman
Mr. J's a tough customer.
Aquaman, you thought I was tough.
All right.
Aquaman is the standard for underwater scenes now.
Well, he takes after your mom, right? You said your mom's real tough.
My mom is right.
Hard critic.
My mom has never Mom. 1 out of 10. How'd you get this movie? She has never given a movie a 10.
Oh, not at all.
Maybe the only movie she gave it a 10 was Aliens 2, the second Alien movie.
Or what movie? Iron Giant.
Iron Giant. Yeah,
that's her favorite movie. That's about it.
You ever seen The Departed? I think The Departed is a 10. I love The Departed.
The Departed was pretty good.
But yeah, me and him were talking about the underwater scene in Wakanda Forever compared to Aquaman.
I was just about to ask you that. So what do you think about Wakanda Forever underground? Oh, I haven't even seen that either.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No.
We both agree that the Aquaman did it better.
Yeah.
The underwater scene, they did it way better.
Definitely.
And
what sucks too is you would hope actually that Marvel did it better because they did it like the hard way. Like they really worked for it, and it just you could have done it so much easier. You didn't have to put these people through that nightmare. You could have just did it like Aquaman.
Yeah, Wakanda Forever, you could tell like people were really in the water, holding their breath
like that,
and trying to act at the same time. Where Aquaman, they just did CGI and everything, and they made it look so good.
They did.
I hope Little Mermaid learns from Aquaman.
I forgot Willem Dafoe is in Aquaman.
I forgot that. What'd you say?
I forgot that Willem Dafoe was in Aquaman.
Oh, yep. There you go. Green Goblin.
Yeah.
He was a badass Green Goblin.
We were talking about that, huh?
He was a badass Green Goblin.
Yeah,
Green Goblin, and he
like one of my favorite villains. Yeah.
I was surprised that he did so well for how old he had.
He was telling me that he wanted to do his own stunts.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
If he didn't do his own stunts, he wasn't going to be in the movie.
And boy, he powerbombed Spider-Man through 3 floors.
Yeah, dude.
I was like,
he was really excited to reprise the role.
Screaming.
Yeah,
that whole movie, I was screaming. My girl was like, "What's going on?" You don't understand. You don't understand.
Well, yeah, that's it.
Put him through
Did you not just see what just happened?
Yeah, all 3 Spider-Mans in the same universe,
right?
And then they all do the pointing thing, like the comic book.
Oh man, that was too good. And then, speaking back to Spider-Man, I know we talked about it briefly. You're just talking about all the movies coming out, but that second trailer for Spider-Verse, dude. There's so many Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, have you seen it yet?
I've seen a little bit of it, but I think that there's more or different.
There's 2 trailers.
I was gonna say I think there's different trailers.
Yeah.
So I'll show them today or tomorrow.
Right.
But I pulled up the movie's adaptation from video games. So I'm gonna go through them real fast. Let's go through the top 10. All right, let's go through real fast.
Top 10.
We'll go through real fast. Alone in the Dark. Yeah. Oh, this was a horrible movie. Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li. Horrible.
Yeah.
House of Dead was horrible.
Yeah.
In the Name of the King, a Dungeon Siege Tale. I didn't see it.
It.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation was horrible. They did that.
Mm-hmm.
Annihilation was.
And these are the top?
No. This is 50 of them.
49.
I'm gonna go through the whole list. So Alone in the Dark is number 49.
So these are movies that were transferred into games or games?
No, these are games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay.
Street Fighter: Legend of Chun-Li was horrible. House of the Dead was stupid. In the Name of the King, never saw it. Mortal Kombat Annihilation was a disappointment. Blood Rain, which was such a great video game, the movie was just like a softcore porn.
Yeah, never saw it.
Hitman Agent 47. I never got into the Hitman.
Never saw it.
Don't know what Postal is. Wing Commander. That was a cool PlayStation game, but I thought the movie shouldn't have been Wing Commander. Let's say that. Silent Hill Revelation.
It was just gory. I didn't really.
The first Silent Hill was actually really good.
Yeah, so Silent Hill, I never got into it. I think
it was a gory movie.
I'm talking about the game. It was too scary.
I never played the game.
Street Fighter, the one with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Okay, that movie's amazing.
It's number 39. It's hilarious.
It's so bad, it's good. It's
fun.
So fun to watch, dude.
Max Payne watched.
The game was the shit.
The
movie
nice.
The Max Payne wasn't bad. It's one of the better
ones. The movie
ones.
or the game?
The movie.
Okay.
It's one of the better video game adaptations. But again, video game adaptations mostly suck. So it's not hard of a standard.
They got Pokemon Forever.
Whatever.
They got Pokemon the first movie, which I think
when they met Mewtwo for the first time.
I thought Pokemon the movie was great.
Isn't that animated?
Yeah, it's animated.
I'm
not talking. It's got to be live action.
Okay, live action. Okay, cool. Hitman 2007. Again.
Actually, the Pikachu Detective one wasn't bad. To be honest.
Okay. They got Pokemon Heroes. Doom. I think this is the one with The Rock.
Doom was awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, The Rock was there.
I thought the movie was okay.
I like that first person.
At the end.
That was great.
Where didn't he inject himself or something like
that?
Yeah,
because he got hit and his sister injected him, and he healed up, and then he went to the first person. I thought they did that great.
I like that.
That's pretty good.
Assassin's Creed was.
I didn't watch the movie.
That was Carl Urban too, right?
I don't see it. It was Michael Fassbender, the one that Magneto.
No. Doom.
Oh, Doom. Carl. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the one that's in the Boys.
The Boys. Yeah.
I like the Boys is the shit.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, it's a Pokemon. Resident Evil Apocalypse is number 30.
All right.
Lara Croft Tomb Raider is number 29. We got Pokemon. We got Ratchet and Clank. We got Resident Evil Afterlife is number 26. Need for Speed. That was horrible.
I never watched the movie, but the games were the shit.
The games were my favorite Need for Speed game is Need for Speed Midnight Club. Wait, no.
Dub Edition?
No, my bad. That's two different games. It's Midnight Speed Underground 2.
I like the Dub Edition.
I still like the old school one, man. Hot Pursuit.
Midnight Club Dub Edition?
Yeah, that's the difference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What'd you say?
I still like the old school one, Hot Pursuit.
Hot Pursuit was cool, yeah. Lara Croft, The Creative Life. Is that the first one? Yeah, that's the first one, I think.
It's 2000. Never said number 24.
Yeah, that's number 24. Resident Evil Extinctions is number 23. Super Mario Brothers with John Leguizamo.
Whatever.
That was
number 22.
That was
I love that
one.
I love that one. Resident Evil Retribution is number 21. Warcraft is number 20. Oh, I thought it would be lower. So Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. That's the one that came out.
That's one of the CG ones.
That's just That just recently.
No, that's the live action.
That's the one where people were upset about Leon being Indian.
Oh yeah,
because he was an Indian character, or the guy that played him was Indian.
Yeah,
this is a live action.
Yeah, this is the closest. This is where they added the video games from 1 and 2. They put them together in this movie.
This one honestly reminded me exactly like the video game.
Yeah.
Like everything was like pinpoint.
When did this come out?
Like,
this came out last year.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually 2021.
Man, I missed it. I didn't even know it came out.
I thought it was okay because of how they followed the game.
Yeah, it was, and this was a low budget. Like, they didn't have a big budget for this, so this was like on the budget of like Mortal Kombat that came out.
And I think a lot of people didn't like it because the actors didn't.
Was it straight to DVD?
No, it came out in theaters.
Damn.
I don't think.
Or was it streaming?
No, it was DVD because I said my bad. DVD. It was in theaters because I went to go see it in movie theaters. But I think people didn't like it because the actors didn't look like the.
Yeah, Wesker was horrible.
Characters, yeah.
The only one that probably looked cool was Chris Redfield.
Mm-hmm.
Was Jill in there?
Jill, everybody was in there. And then Chris and Jill, I think, were brother sister.
No, Chris and Claire.
There you go. Chris and Claire were brother sister or some shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So Silent Hill, the first one.
Yeah. What number is that?
That's number 18.
Oh man, I would have put that in my top 5.
Dead or Alive.
Really?
That's
number 17.
Wow.
thinking that was all that great.
That movie was horrible.
I love the video games.
The game was the shit.
Resident Evil, the first Resident Evil, is number 16.
That movie was good.
Man, I can't wait to see what's like number 1.
The Final Chapter is number 15.
Wait. Okay, remember these are all CG movies too in here. So right now,
no, these are live action. The one I just said.
Right. But as you keep going down, there's gonna be CG ones in there. So
yeah,
live action. Silent Hill was 18.
Silent Hill number 18. Dead or Alive number 17.
And then Resident Evil was 16.
Number 16. Resident Evil Final Chapter number 15.
Okay.
Prince of Persia was number 14.
Weak.
That's a live action. Okay.
That was all right.
That was what, Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah.
I never saw it, but yeah.
Uncharted is number 13.
It was okay.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. That was a cool movie. I had fun with that movie.
The Angry Birds movie. Well, that's animated, so no, it's not that. Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within, that's animated.
Yep.
Mortal Kombat is number 10.
The original Mortal Kombat, yeah, that's a good one.
Wow, Monster Hunter is number 9.
That's trash. Get that out of there. That should be number 50.
I didn't like that movie.
That movie sucked.
Do you ever play the games, Mr. Awesome?
No. It's not the type of game that I want to play. I will say though, I understand why people like them. It's definitely like a good game for that type of
grinding. Yeah, I love the game.
It's just not my kind of game.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is sad too, because they have such big swords. I love swords.
Yeah. Rampage.
I like that.
I thought that
one was fun. Yeah, I like that one too. I forgot about that one, to be honest.
Tomb Raider. This is the reboot.
I didn't see it.
It was good. I thought it was all right. Mortal Kombat, the 2021.
Really?
I think it could have been.
How do you put that in front of the original Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, I was gonna say I would have put that down lower.
Yeah.
I think the fight scenes were pretty fast. I think they should have done fight scenes a little bit.
Yeah, they really rushed at the end.
Like the dude with the forearm.
Goro?
He died hella fast.
Yeah.
That was weak.
Yeah. It did pretty good. I'm surprised it's at number 6 because this was another low budget movie. Sonic the Hedgehog is number 5.
I think because of Jim Carrey, he made the movie.
Yeah, and it would probably been lower if they kept the original design of Sonic. Remember when it first came out? And the fan base was like, change it now.
I don't understand why they didn't do that with Lion King. They should have done that with Lion King too, though.
Lion King, the most, from what I hear, the most like feedback that they didn't like was that they were trying to make it so real that you couldn't see no emotion in any of the animals' face.
That sounds terrible.
So it looks terrible. Sonic 2 is number 4.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's good.
Sonic movies, man.
Isn't Knuckles in there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Knuckles.
Idris Elba.
Yep.
Oh, really? He's my favorite character, honestly, out of the Sonic.
You don't like Shadow? Well, I don't know too much of Shadow. I don't know where he comes from.
You barely see Shadow though.
But
that's why
he looks cool though.
I was gonna say that's probably why I don't like him as much as I like Knuckles.
Yeah, Knuckles was my favorite character.
Knuckles is cool.
And you can play as him in the game too.
Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Oh, the Pokemon.
See, I told you that was.
He said that was a good one.
Angry Birds movie 2. That's animated. That's number 2 though. And then Werewolves Within.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but okay.
Wait, that's not the Disney Plus movie?
I don't know.
Marvel?
You're talking about the one that we had just seen?
Yeah.
I thought
it's a video game?
No.
What is this?
That's something else.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Okay.
That's weird. It's in there. All right. So in terms of live action, though, it sounds like the other ones were in like the top 10. All the ones that I liked.
Yeah.
So. Sounds like it.
I did forget about Rampage. That was a pretty fun one.
Rampage was good.
Yeah, I like that one.
I think one of my favorite part is when what happened? I think George probably threw the wolf and the wolf just start flying and the Rock is like, of course it flies. I like that part. But yeah, it was I thought it was a good movie. But yeah, that's all I got. Anything from you, Mr. Austin?
Yeah, I was trying to think if there was anything to add, but I don't think so, because we talked about a lot of the DC stuff that's going on, because they were talking about that a lot. There's no real news. No real Deadpool news either. That's pretty much all I've heard so far. The TVA, no Loki news. No Street Fighter news.
Blade?
What about Blade?
Have
I
you
heard anything about Blade? Have you?
Yeah. And speaking of that,
I'm waiting to see Blade.
It's not even on the list, so it's not coming out this year.
No.
But for the last thing I heard about Blade is that they turned in the script, and the actor that's playing Blade was
Mahershala Ali didn't like it or something.
He didn't like it. He's like, dude, there's only like 2 fight scenes. And he's like, no, this is trash. I think the director left also. So that's the last I heard. So I think they're still trying to probably find a director or rewrite the script.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
They probably try not to shit this one out either.
They better not. Yeah.
They better not.
Can we say Phase 4 has been the weakest phase so far?
Yeah. Easily. Yeah. I mean, I kind of understand why. I mean, they're trying to establish all these new characters. Because let's face it, the old Avengers are kind of gone. Most of them aren't even going to be around anymore. Yeah. You need to make new characters for these stories. You know what I mean? And you have to make people kind of invest in these characters a little bit more, so they know their backstories, and that's kind of what they're using Disney Plus for. And sometimes it worked, and sometimes it didn't. So I understand why the phases are a little bit, or this phase is a little bit more lackluster. Because they were also trying to tell so many stories, you know, about all these characters. But I think Phase 5 is going to be awesome. I really do.
Is that Secret Invasion or?
Yeah, that's everything. Everything that comes out. That was the end. Phase 4 is done. Like it's.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wakanda Forever was the last part of Phase 4.
Okay.
So Phase 5 is starting, and I think it starts with Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, yeah.
Which is going to be a good start because that's going to introduce Kang and everything.
That's what I'm waiting to see.
Right.
I was going to say, look, I'm waiting for Loki Season 2 to come out, too.
Yeah. What do you think of Loki, by the way? Mr. J? I know what Ron thought of it.
I thought, I forget, I said something to him about how, of course, Loki would fall in love with himself. Or something.
Yeah.
Of course he would.
Of course.
He would. But no, I thought it was pretty nice. I like that shit.
Yeah.
I like how they jumped or how they brought Kane into it too. That was a.
I told him it was too much for me.
It was too much.
I barely for a Marvel fan, they probably could hang on, but for just a casual person watching it, they'd be like, I was like, okay, what? You said this in the text message, the Nexus event. So yeah, there's all these incursions and stuff like that.
I actually texted you that so that I'd remember. Because once I actually type something out or write something out, I'll remember. But if I just say it to myself, I won't.
Like, so just like you said, right? All like the diehard fans, I feel like they're not making a lot of the Disney Plus shows for us like that. They're making them for just regular people so that they can get more of like a fan base. Because like Michaela, so like She-Hulk, right? I feel like She-Hulk, like you said, She-Hulk wasn't really all that.
Yeah.
But Michaela loved that show. You know what I mean? So I think that they're trying to get more of a different type of fan base too. Instead of just having the.
And again, they're trying to introduce you to these characters. You know,
that too.
Some people who don't even read the comics wouldn't even know who these characters are.
Exactly.
You know? Like everyone knows who the Avengers are, right? But I mean. Yeah,
and just like how they had Megan Thee Stallion on the show, getting people, getting more views and stuff. So I can see what they're doing, but I'm pretty sure people will be a little upset about that.
Yep. But that's all I have. Did you want to talk about the Nexus?
Well, just that the timelines that get out of control. That's the Nexus event. And the incursions are when the actual universes are going to collide into themselves to destroy each other, which is what was it? Reed Richards was talking about in Doctor Strange movie. Yeah. So that's I was just telling you just because I was like, if I type this to him, I know I'll remember it next time.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of that. You just reminded me on that list. I didn't see that they mentioned X-Men. Was it X-Men 90? 99. What's it called?
Yeah, there hasn't been any like updates to.
I thought it was supposed to be coming out this year.
Maybe, but I mean, on that list, it's not going to be shown because these are just movies.
Okay.
They're not going to show right. Disney Plus things because there's a lot of Disney Plus stuff that's coming out that we haven't seen on that list. I mean, if you want to get really into it, man, I mean, you got Secret Invasion, which I'm very, very excited for.
Yeah, Mandalorian.
Mandalorian's going to be so awesome.
This is going to be good. I love it. They got the other Mandalorians in there dropping from that ship.
Yeah, dude. And I mean, she's talking about something about a father, and I'm like, I think he's talking about his father or somebody else's father?
Right.
What's going on, you know? But I mean, here's the thing that's really everyone's thinking about, me included, man, is what is Bo-Katan going to do about this saber, right? She's not going to accept it from him. There's no way. Because she did that once and Mandalore went to shit.
Yeah.
She's got to kill him and take it, or he's going to kill her when she tries to take it from him, or she's not going to do anything, which that girl's way too aggressive not to do nothing. Right? Am I crazy, Mr. J? I don't think I'm crazy. No, Bo-Katan is an aggressive person.
She is.
Does she have to kill them, or does she just have to defeat them?
No,
I think she has to kill the person that holds the saber, and then the show.
I thought it was just defeat.
Because didn't they fight in? Or no, he fought one of the guys in one of the scenes to get the saber. Did he not?
Oh, no, you know what? I mean, yeah, but he doesn't believe in the lore, so he just took it from him.
Yeah, he got it from that guy that was part of the Empire.
But but them, I think it's true because I think they killed in Clone Wars. They killed whoever to get that. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive of that. So in their lore, in their head, you have to do it. Especially when she didn't and just took it, Mandalore got destroyed. So she definitely believes that. But that's what I'm really excited for that. I'm trying to think what other series are coming out. Oh, I finally saw that Acolytes thing you were talking about too.
There's no trailer out, right? You just saw
No, just details about it, yeah.
Yeah.
Which sounds really sick.
Yeah,
I'm excited for
that
one.
That's all I have. Yeah, that's it. But till next episode, guys. If you guys are hearing us on Spotify, make sure you guys follow us on Spotify. If you guys are listening to us or watching us on YouTube, be sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Ask us any questions. Ask us to talk about some topics that we're probably not talking about. Give us some ideas. And Mr.
What do you want to hear us talk about? Let us know.
Yeah, give us something we could debate about. You know, me and Mr. Awesome haven't had a good debate. We've had debates, but I don't think we had a good debate yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's gonna come.
I'm a little upset about you saying Resident Evil wasn't. Sorry.
But Mr. Awesome, where can they find you at?
You can just find me at Mr. Awesome's Neighborhood. That's pretty much everywhere. I think my Twitter is Mr. Awesome's N. But other than that, it should just be Mr. Awesome Space Neighborhood.
Cool. And then me, Rondeezy, Rondeazy. You can find me. Search that name anywhere. I'm on Spotify. I got a Pandora channel. I have a Twitch, but I don't use it. And then I'm on Instagram and TikTok. And of course, YouTube. Mr. J, he's low key and everything. So do you want to give out information or?
If you guys want to, you guys can follow me on Instagram. My name is not Mr. J on Instagram. It is Fully, FOOLIE _ Fulls, FULLZ 408. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, go ahead.
And we'll probably get him back on here again. But I think next guest, we're going to get Mr. Awesome. Mr. Awesome, you got the next guest.
Oh, I get the next guest?
Yes.
I do know somebody who wants to be on. I know that.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Throw him a curveball this time.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.
All right. Later, guys.
Later.